massage parlor intro here on Success Express.
Picture this. You're in a massage parlor. You had a long day at work. You work at Wendy's. Your feet hurt.
By the way, great spicy chicken.
The number 6 plain spicy chicken rivals any of the chicken sandwiches at any of the fast food restaurants.
Hot take.
Hot take alert. I'm going to get one after that.
Wendy's chicken sandwich, spicy, spicy chicken sandwich.
Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. Wendy's spicy, spicy time. The fries aren't as good as McDonald's or Burger King, but the spicy chicken is king supreme.
The spicy chicken is king supreme.
It's better than that weird long chicken from Burger King.
Spicy chicken is king supreme.
Subway can suck my dick.
Subway the corporation can suck Eric's dick according to him.
Jersey Mike's, I love you.
Jersey Mike's, I just might visit you tonight.
What?
You didn't hear me?
No.
Jersey Mike's, I just might visit you tonight.
I think you said fist.
I did not.
But, I mean, you can fist a Jersey
sandwich?
Mike's sub, no problem.
Fist it down your throat, Jersey Mike's.
I want to fist it down my throat.
A big Italian down my throat.
Maxway, only go Maxway.
Welcome to Success Express. It's a financial podcast, of course, where we talk about crypto. That's been a big topic lately in the financial markets, kind of rivaling Nabisco. Everybody's saying it's Nabisco versus crypto, and we're going to weigh in on what we think today. I'm one of your hosts, Ethan the Crispy Crust Kaka Stink Hambone Jr., and with me is Eric. Just Eric. Right?
No.
You want me to say your nicknames?
I need you to say my nickname because I'm America's co-host. Nay, the world's co-host. I'm Eric.
The Wabi Sabi
The
Bobby.
Wabi Bobby, my figure finance, sniper of money, big boy on campus. Bing bong fuck. And with us today, as per usual, is Shawnee Moose. The goose is loose in the ATC studios. How's it going, Sean?
I'm doing well. Someone's asked. I told someone that you're on the NASA short list, and they're asking what your inseam is.
I'm on the NASA short list.
Yeah, they want to know what your inseam is.
I don't know what that means, but I'm 36
For your-
pants.
There you go.
I don't know what that means, but I'm 36 pants.
I don't know what that means, but I got 36 pants.
Got people in the chat today on Twitch. If you're listening to this on your podcast app, we are live on Twitch. So
Every
that's
Saturday
why,
morning, 11:15.
right after your cartoons. You got to wake up early, watch some cartoons, and then flip on Success Express on Twitch so we can give you your financial...
Tips.
I was going to say, like, prophecies. Is that too much to say? Like, we're going to tell you what's coming in the next week.
It makes me think of the Mothman prophecies, which
Sure.
I never saw, but I'd lie and say
you
that
saw
I
it?
have seen that movie.
Hey, huge thing on the podcast here today. Eric is admitting his lies. You're not going to see this from really anybody these days, but Eric goes out and does it. He sticks his head out the window and says, hey, come in here. I got hot lies.
I'm not a perfect person. I lied about seeing Mothman prophecies.
Can this song continue? Please.
I say Nicolas Cage is great, but I haven't seen a frame of the film. And maybe I look clips on YouTube. I just want you to know, never saw Mothman prophecies.
Yes.
Change who I used to be. A guy that lies about seeing films. And the reason is I'm a Jew.
Wow. I mean, speaking of Sean's worst 10 moments on the podcast from last episode, that has to be an Eric top 10 moment. That's a great.
You know, the end of the year is coming up, and maybe we should have a top 10.
Eric's top 10s, Ethan's top 10s, Lucas's top 10s, and Sean's lowest 10s.
Shittiest moments of Sean. My favorite things, your favorite things, Lucas's favorite things. The 10 times
Stuff
Sean
Sean
sucked. And we get to pick it. And Sean gets no vote.
He can weigh in, but...
He gets to comment, but does not get to submit.
Speaking of, by the way, let's say hey to Lucas. He's still joining us. And he's going nuts with these video effects, and I fucking love it.
It's so good. If you're watching this on Twitch or www.com/patreon.com/successexpress, it's so great. You should donate. There's all these sort of fun video moments that Lucas is editing right now. For instance, I'm speaking, and under me is a ticker, a chyron, if you will, that says Eric's top 10 moments. And that's something only Lucas could do.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that can operate a news ticker like that.
He's unbelievable. I mean, he's truly a special boy covered in golden sauce. What's up, Lucas?
Sean's actually hijacking the board right now. I'm trying to take it back from him.
What?
Just be
What, is
careful.
he
Just-
fucking
Are you saying
shit
that
up?
Sean is being a bad producer?
I'm just saying be careful about what appears on the screen. It's not...
Okay, if you're looking at the screen, it says Eric sucks.
And he
And then
signed it.
Dash Sean.
He let you know that it was him that did it. What a fucking dolt.
But also, I love you, Eric.
I love you too, Lucas,
Oh.
man. I really appreciate your friendship, and I
Wow.
think you're a really stand-up guy. You're really good at what you do and your producing role, and you're a
A lot of
good-looking guy.
heartwarming
You
moments
take care
here
of yourself
on the podcast. This is
I
exciting.
really look up to you, man. So I love you too.
Thanks, man.
That's incredible.
I love you, Sean.
I guess, yeah, because the vibe is so good in here, I'm comfortable doing it. I love you, Eric. You're one of my best friends. I love you, man.
Love you too, Mimi.
Lovely.
Love you too, Mimi.
My name's not Mimi.
Oh, I thought it was Mimi.
No, this whole time you thought my name was Mimi?
Kinda.
I introduce myself
I'm
every
sorry.
episode.
I'm just, you say, is the dress gold or is it purple? You say Ethan, I say Mimi.
All right, I guess
I love you, though.
I'm Mimi, though.
I love
Yeah,
you,
I
Mimi.
know, and I love you too, of course. And Lucas, I love you, man, speaking of. Love you, buddy. My headphone working? Did you hear him say something?
Yeah, I heard him say,
Oh. All right, well, let's just move on. Today, obviously, we're talking about Schmambleton. Is that what it was? Schmangleton?
We're talking about Schmangleton.
Talking about Schmangleton.
Schmendrickton.
Schmangleton
It's
was
about a
a-
guy who's being a Schmendrick.
Yeah.
And
A real guy, though.
And he had to be-
In the 1700s.
yep, it's a real guy who was being a Schmendrick in the 1700s, and he got the chair. And
He got the electric chair.
it was the first time they ever used an electric chair.
It was
It
an
was being s-
experiment.
it
It
was-
wasn't even like this is
Right.
protocol.
They were like,
Let's try this out.
Schmendrick is so annoying.
I think it was Benjamin Franklin who set up the chair on top of his house with a big pole attached to it.
I heard it was Schmenjamin Franklin. That's the name of the musical, Schmenjamin Franklin.
Schmendrick.
Schmendrickton.
So we're talking about that, which is a huge new musical that's opening up at the Pantages.
Starring Sin-Manuel Miranda, the evil twin.
Sin Manuel. He's a dirty, dirty boy.
Sin-Manuel Miranda he's Lin-Manuel after dark. He's a little dirty. He's a little kinky. He's a little sexy.
He's a little kinky, sexy boy, but he's an incredible singer and rapper. And
Powerhouse.
actor. Yeah, he's a powerhouse.
Yeah, In the Heights was incredible.
Yeah. In the Bites.
I saw In the Heights with a friend.
I saw the movie.
I didn't see the movie, but I did
Oh.
see the actual musical starring Lin-Manuel Miranda.
You saw that actual Lin.
I did.
I've only
I saw
seen Sin.
Lin-Manuel Miranda in the Heights.
You think everybody's name is Mimi, by the way. It's so strange. Because his name is Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I mean, a little closer, I guess.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I saw it In the Heights
Mm-hmm.
next to a friend, and he was getting a hand job throughout the entire musical. And that's not a joke.
I didn't think so. That's why it affected me so much. So I guess...
You know what a 2.5 hour long hand job is like with an intermission?
What happened during the intermission?
I don't. I just wanted a break, so I had to get up.
So let me get this straight. I want to scope out the series of events. And let me say, by the way, that even if it was for 10 seconds that this was happening, 4 seconds.
That's pretty cool.
That's, hey, cool for them. I'm saying terrible for you as a guy who's just trying to enjoy Lin-Manuel Miranda
I'm just
in the
trying
Heights.
to watch Lin-Manuel Miranda.
No, I'm trying to just get it to you. Why don't you get it?
What?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Okay, Lin Manatee.
Anyway, my point is if you're sitting in the audience and someone's doing that next to you, that sucks either way. But you're saying they did it for the entirety of In the Heights. Mm-hmm. So for the intermission, they were doing it and just like looking at you because I assume the lights came on and they just still kept going. And you just said like, you know what? I'm going to go get a pretzel.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Okay. You want to call these people out or tell us
No,
what
I
year?
don't,
Or
because that person is still a very good friend of mine.
and they listen to the show. Thank you for
They
listening.
do. Thank you, Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton, we should have him on sometime.
Friend of Epstein, I heard.
Fantastic. GQ Man of the Year, Jeffrey Epstein. Really, really cool. Handsome man. Gentle.
Haven't heard much from him recently.
Yeah, that's true. When is he going to like come out with his new album or whatever?
When is he going to drop that Fuego, bro?
Sean, do you know about that? When J.Ep is dropping his Fuego album?
No.
Because I'd
Do
love
we have
to.
an ad?
Oh, that's a great question.
Not yet.
Flipping the hat.
Ethan's flipping his hat. Ethan's flipping his hat.
All right, we got an ad.
Okay. You know,
Seemed like
hey,
a judgment
whoa.
call on Eric's flipping the hat song.
Hey,
If he wants
the
to,
fuck?
if he wants to chant about anything, you got to let him.
Ethan's flipping his hat.
What's wrong with this?
Ethan's flipping his hat.
You didn't want this
Ethan's
to continue?
flipping in his hat. Ethan's flipping his hat. That's a fucking jam.
That was a cool rhythm.
See how I waited on flipping?
Let me hear that again.
Ethan's flipping his hat. Ethan's flipping his hat. Ethan's flipping his hat. Okay, I'm being turned off.
Wow.
I'm being
He's
turned
literally
off.
muting you now. Really hates that song. But okay, what's up, Sean? Who's the sponsor or whatever?
Got an ad here for Kinda Sorta.
Okay, I don't know what that. Do you know what that is, or
Is that a candy?
I don't know.
It sounds like an hour and later or something.
Okay, well let's hear the ad for Kinda Sorta, and then we'll be right back. Are we loading it up, or what's happening?
Sean, what's going on? Sean, I hear a YouTube ad.
Sean, are you just
Sean,
watching
I'm
stuff on
firing you.
YouTube?
Say yes
play
to
the
Panera's
ad.
new sausage and
Sean.
pepperoni flap.
Sean,
Panera.
just play
This
the
is a
ad.
Panera Bread ad.
This is an ad for a
John.
different company.
Is this the ad?
Sean?
Tell me yes or no if this is the ad, Sean.
It sounds like it.
Okay. Sorry about that. We'll be right back after this ad. Kinda sorta, kinda sorta.
Kinda sorta.
Kinda sorta, soda.
It's kinda sorta soda.
It's kinda sorta not.
It's kinda sorta whatever you want it to be, my bro.
It's kinda sorta liquid. It's kinda sorta gas. It's kinda sorta soda. It's kinda sorta what you want.
It's kinda sorta haunted. It's kinda sorta gray. It's kinda sorta grape. It's kinda sorta toothpaste.
Kinda Sorta has made a partnership with Walmart, and now we are taking over multiple sections. We are copying products that exist, blatantly copying it, and making it just a little bit different and a little bit cheaper.
Hey, my name's Marmaduke, and I'm a scientist. And I created Kinda Sorta. Long story short, a bunch of gray stuff fell into some green stuff, and toothpaste and Red Bull were added to the equation just because that's kind of my thing. I like toothpaste, I like Red Bull, and I think it makes everything better. And then I sort of drank it, and it made me feel kind of sort of good, and that's why I came up with Kinda Sorta, and we partnered up with Walmart and Amazon to bring you Kinda Sorta for free.
I'm Mimi Duke, Marmaduke's son. I love my father. I think he's really brilliant, and I love his new company, Kinda Sorta. My friends tried it before he released it onto the market, and they are not around anymore. I was told not to try Kinda Sorta by my mom, who now does not see my dad, Marmaduke, anymore. I live mostly with my mom, but right now I'm with my dad, Marmaduke, for a couple days, I guess the weekend, and he wanted me to say this stuff.
Well, TBH, I think if you're trying to make an omelet, you gotta crack a couple eggs. I'm sorry that your friends died during the experiment process of kind of
Me
sort
too.
of. Are you gonna make me feel like shit forever, or what's the deal? When are you gonna get over it?
I didn't kill your friends.
Okay, did you invent a great new kind of sort of snack?
Doesn't seem great. Seems like it's maybe dangerous, Dad.
You know, all I do is love you, right?
Yeah, and kill people, my friends.
Not on purpose, you dick.
I'm a dick now.
You're such a dick.
10 years old.
I'm 50, so you need to listen to your father.
That's not
okay?
what my mom says.
Oh yeah, where's she? She's with Robert. Robert's lives
cool.
in Palo Alto, and he's in a cool
Yeah, he's
incubator
cool.
startup thing. The guy doesn't make dick for money, first of all. I do.
Robert makes very good money in the incubator, actually. They just got this whole investment thing I've been hearing them talk about.
I heard his dick doesn't work.
Kinda, sorta. It's kinda,
Sorta cool.
It's kinda, sorta fun.
It's kinda sorta. Listen to a CD and you listen to the Beatles, and when you do that, you're kinda sorta having a good time.
Tonight. Back here on Success Express.
#1 financial podcast in Borneo.
That's right, the untouched rainforest of Borneo, where they're actually planting a lot of palm oil. So it's not completely untouched because they are ruining it.
Patreon.com/Success Express to see video content, different podcasts that we make,
Absolutely.
and the live and the video version.
And
of
I was
said
told
podcast.
that you can actually get half off of kind of sort of products at patreon.com/Success Express. So that's a good deal you're going to want to take advantage of. Now,
Oh, also,
did they send any, or did you get?
Don't forget, we have a huge interview with Jerry Seinfeld on Patreon.
Oh, yeah, .com/Success Express. That is going to really make
really
some
fun.
shockwaves.
Yeah,
That's a controversial interview coming
check that
up.
out. He
Coming
says
right
some
up.
really fucked up shit about like
A lot of stuff.
women he's dated and like race theory, critical. He goes off about critical race theory for a while.
Yeah, it's kind of a 4-parter we did with Jerry and
Jerry Seinfeld.
and what should be taught in schools, and yeah, he got really, really into it, really personal.
And after it, I thought, you know what, this guy shouldn't be called Jerry Seinfeld. It should be called Scary Seinfeld. Because it was scarily fun.
Yeah,
to interview
scarily
that genius.
hilarious. That's what I was going to say.
Scarily great. Scary. He spooked me a couple times. He played.
Yeah.
Jerry loves pranks.
He's a prankster. He is a prankster, and he's just scarily nice and scarily cool.
And a scary sweetheart. He was so nice. And then when he was talking about critical race theory and like what genders people are born at, that's what they should stay.
Right. I really was having a ball when he was getting into that stuff, man.
I just didn't know he had all these opinions.
Yeah, and he's so just, honest about it. So open with us, and and you're right. Yeah, Scary Seinfeld. That is what he should be called.
It was very scary Seinfeld.
It's just so scarily nice.
So you're going to want to go to Success Express Patreon for that.
Yeah, patreon.com/Express. But yeah, we're here on Twitch, live on Twitch, which is really fun, and we're obviously promoting a new series that Eric and I are going to do of Hamilton-inspired programming, which is going to be, each series is going to be about a different person. They're each going to be 3 hours. I think we're going to do either Al Pacino first, or we discussed Benjamin Franklin a little bit, I think.
Yep.
Netanyahu, I think, was up there in the top 5.
Billy Crudup was up there.
That's right.
M. Night Shyamalan.
We're doing this. That one is for sure. So I do want to say that you can get early access to that M. Night Shyamalan 3-hour rap performance that we're doing. And we're going to be doing it live out front of P.F. Chang's on Tuesday night in Glendale. You want to check that out. It's a lot of rap, and it's a lot of fun.
Rapping is fun.
It's so fun, yeah. And and let's play just like a quick clip of one of the songs from our M. Night Shyamalan thing. I think this one was about the Sixth Sense period of his life.
Okay.
So let's just hear a clip from that, and then it's real quick, and just to promote it, and it's the P.F. Chang's on Brand in Glendale, so come check it out. Guys, I filmed The Sixth Sense. It was a mess. Nobody liked it. Everyone wanted refunds on their tickets. So I gave it to them for 5 cents.
Bruce Willis punched me in the face. Tony Collette punched me in the face. Hayden, whatever his name was, I forget. Who cares? He punched me in the face, and he's a dick.
Yeah, so we are portraying an M. Night that people don't really know. You know, he seems kind of reserved in the media maybe, or mysterious, but in actuality, like, he's kind of a prick.
He had a lot of bitterness towards Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah, kind of bitterness towards everyone, M. Night, and it really comes out in our 3-hour rap musical.
But that one really stuck out because he was like, I don't even remember his name.
His name, yeah. And he does have memory problems because of his drug abuse. We had to do serious research. We read a few biographies, some written by ourselves, one written by Sean, about M. Night, and a lot of the research that was done was really beneficial because it turned out Eric and I didn't really know a lot about him before. And he's an incredible historic figure.
Yeah, he went to NYU.
When you think about America, the way it was founded, there's a few people that were integral.
Game changers, let's call them.
Christopher Columbus,
Barack Obama.
Steve-O.
Bam.
Margera. And M. Night Shyamalan. Which is why you can see this incredible 3-hour...
Douglas.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Harriet Tubman.
What's her name? Cher.
America is a melting pot. And every couple of years, a game changer comes along that changes the temperature of the melting pot.
Changes the size of the pot, really.
Like a goldfish. Goldfish gets as big as the pot it's in.
No matter what.
No matter what.
You buy a goldfish, that thing is going to grow to the size of the pot it's in. Which is why we decided to do all this research and write the books.
The whole series of books.
About M. Night and his journey from the beginnings of America to
NYU.
and beyond. We even go into his films.
I will see. I was in charge of the first volume from birth to NYU.
Correct. Which might be the best one and most interesting.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. It's 26 pages. It's a coloring book.
It's more of a pamphlet that you color. And there's a baby M. Night Shyamalan. Here comes the airplane. And then all the way up to him going, wow, I just graduated at NYU.
The first couple pages are about how M. Night's parents would trick him into eating stuff by making it more
formula.
fun. So here comes the train.
Here comes the train. And then he goes, yay. And then, by the end of the book, we get all the way up to
NYU.
Washington Square Park.
Yeah, and that book's incredible, and we do cover that. It's about 45 minutes of the musical, which we're doing live. We got a lot of choreo.
Pyro as well.
We got some pyro. We got a lot of set changes. And to remind you again, if you're trying to look up the event and try to get tickets, you can just go to pfchangs.com. I believe they have it next to the tab that says menu.
You'll find it right next to the hot and sour soup large option. There's a link little link that you can click, and it will take you right to the video footage of our musical.
And you can get tickets to see it live outside of PF Chang's this Tuesday in Glendale. We're doing our whole M. Night catalog, the entire performance with the original cast. Eric, me, Lucas, and Sean.
And Holly Hunter.
Holly
Hunter also
Bryan
agreed.
Cranston, who plays M. Night.
And Gary Oldman as Mank. Mank doesn't. Mank does. He opens the show. Gary Oldman comes out and
he's kind of the narrator.
He does Mank for a good 50 minutes. I'll be honest with you.
He does a tight 10 as Mank.
Wind him up and let him go because he's got a lot of shit to talk about as Mank.
We got the Mank filter on here on Twitch. Thank God for that.
Yeah, if you're just tuning into the Twitch live stream,
you may think you're watching Mank, but it's us.
Oh, it's Success Express. It's not Mank.
Got a lot of mank heads in the chat, but
Not a lot of mank heads, you say?
no, we do. People are going crazy.
What are
for
people
mank.
saying in the mank chat?
This guy said, "Spank my mank."
Spank my mank.
Spank my mank. Spank my mank, mank, mank.
Spank my mank.
One of my favorite songs.
The Prodigy.
Sean, sorry, did you just play a Prodigy clip? What was that?
I didn't know that was the last thing he did before he died.
It does some
the mank.
interference, actually. I don't know what that was.
Oh, okay. Just some interference. That happens a lot on this show. Somebody says I like to rip mank. So that's good because I think...
Rip mank?
Yeah, I think I know what they're saying.
Is it like a Delta 8 thing?
I don't know. Who cares? Sean does. That's for sure. Probably asleep before we even mentioned it.
Wasting his life smoking Delta 8 like it's fucking water.
I heard
Drinking water.
I heard that he shotgunned a can of Delta 8 the other night at a party. Some people were texting me pictures like, is Sean okay? He's kind of shotgunning Delta 8.
He's at a college freshman's party.
Yeah.
He's like clearly the oldest person here, and he's just shotgunning liquid Delta 8.
Yeah, offering it up to people. They go, I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
That's empty.
Yeah.
He shotgunned all of it. I can't have it.
Yeah. They go, aren't you the same guy that was humping a gutter with your
Right.
dick out?
Because that also happened on USC campus.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's where he goes. You see a weird guy with big balloons full of Delta 8 and shotgunning cans of Delta 8, got his dick out in a gutter. Over at USC, it's probably Sean.
Probably Sean.
Might want to call him out.
Yeah.
Call all of our friends at the police.
Go
We're the
Trojans, I guess.
number one cop podcast. So definitely call a cop and tell him, hey, Sean from Success Express, who you know is
Is a
passing
known-
out
Yeah.
cans of Delta 8 and shotgunning if you want to scoop him up.
There was a Trojans game I was at, and Sean just ran onto the field halfway through, dick out,
Yep.
fucking shotgunning Delta 8, going woo, Delta
course.
8,
Had-
vape to 8, Twitch.com, vape to 8.
promoting his
He's
Twitch.
promoting his own Twitch. It
That
was
is-
so fucked up.
Had his mank out.
Mank.
No, but we are
Mank.
we are really
That was
excited.
my favorite film of last year.
Oh yeah, favorite film of the last 300 years. But this isn't top 10 films.
No, it's not.
An award-winning podcast that you can only get on Patreon.com/Success Express. This is Success Express. We're
The
giving
number
you
one
financial
financial
tips.
tips.
And one of them is to recreate Hamilton with your own historical figures, like we've done with M. Night.
He's on the Mount Rushmore of historical American figures.
By the way, if we're doing, year-ending stuff, our top moments, Lucas's top moments, Sean's lowest shit moments, I gotta say, I think Mount Rushmore is one of America's lowest moments. Should we do America's lowest moments?
Let's do it.
I was just learning about that, and apparently Mount Rushmore is fucked. Do you guys know about this?
Mount Rushmore is fucked.
Mount Rushmore is fucked. Lucas, Sean, a little bit of a history lesson. Do you know about that?
Here's what they didn't teach you in school.
History lesson time on Success Express.
Ethan just saw Hamilton and wants to rap about America.
Sometimes you gotta learn about history too. So, this has nothing, I guess, kind of nothing to do with Hamilton, because I'm talking about a big rock formation that people carved the fuck up.
With dynamite.
TNT.
Dynamite. TNT. I love clam chowder.
Sean, Lucas, you're right. America's lowest moments here. Mount Rushmore sucks on the Twitch. Sean, Lucas, do you know why Mount Rushmore sucks? You want to take a guess?
It's a lot smaller than it actually looks, right?
That's why it sucks.
That is not why it sucks. Good guess. America's lowest moments here. We're talking about why Mount Rushmore sucks, and it's got to be top 10 lowest shit-ass America moments. What they didn't teach you in school.
Get ready. Buckle up.
Buckle your fucking face up.
Buckle your face up.
Put down your fucking Nintendo Switch for a second and learn about America's shitty past.
Zip up your meat spacesuit full of water and electricity and listen up. It's about America. You were lied to by your teacher, Miss McGillicuddy.
Miss McGillicuddy was trying to make you think things that made America cool, when in fact America has also shit the bed! So,
Fact number 1.
Mount Rushmore sucks.
Fact
It was like
number
sacred
1A.
ground. It was sacred ground. I want to get my facts up. I'll look it up. I mean, I want to get my facts right. It was some native tribe's sacred place. And they basically went in there and they said, okay, but
No.
what if instead of this amazing, beautiful environment of yours, mountains, trees, etc., we carve it up to look like people we like?
What year was that built, too?
God damn it. I don't know.
Was that like the 60s?
I feel like it was earlier. Gotta be. 40s? Anybody want to tell me? Anyone want to do anything?
Siri, when was Mount Rushmore constructed? I guess I have to do everything on this fucking podcast.
I found this on the web.
What do we got?
Nothing.
Thanks, Siri.
Siri, Mount Rushmore, what year?
Here's what I found.
Still?
It was started
Roosevelt
in
era.
1927, ended 1941.
Perfect. Okay.
And then right after it, guess what happened? World War II. Nazis.
Weird coincidence that as soon as Mount Rushmore's finished, Germany tries to take over the world and
Go
kill
winky
everybody.
dink. Mank!
Is that a coincidence? Mank.
I think Mank.
I think Mank not.
I think not.
I Mank not.
Objection, Mank. Overruled.
Overmanked. No. Oh, okay.
I Mank jacked.
So we'll just fucking carve up a bunch of your sacred stones. I see you. We're
getting the
going
light.
in for the
Sean's
close
giving us
here.
a light.
But this is important for teachers, for college students, for high school students, for middle school students. Younger than that, I do think maybe we keep it from them. What do you think? Middle school feels like the time.
Yeah.
Elementary school, let's not bother them. Let's keep it to like, let's make brownies and finger paint.
Yeah,
but
let's
then
go
middle
take a nap.
school, let's crank it. And let's tell them Mount Rushmore is super, super fucked. We're fucking idiots for doing that. Why would we carve huge mountains up to look like presidents? That's
But as
dumb
Lucas
as
said,
shit.
it was tiny.
It's dumb as shit. We fucked it up. And we're going to bring you more interesting American facts like that as the year comes to a close here on Success Express. #1 financial podcast and sort of a history podcast now too. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next week. Anything else? Any other shitty American moments? Maybe that's a good tease for next time.
Probably the getting out of the Paris Climate Accord was bad.
End it there. That's Eric's lowest moment.
My lowest moment was right now.